not in the right place. Looks so much better now. Okay, finally it's Friday. Alright, I'm sure that no one will ever notice this stream, sadly, but doesn't matter. Gonna do it anyway. Just a few more seconds. Okay, where do we start today? Ah, yeah, it's Friday. Finally, Friday. Best day of the week. So, a lot of things could happen today. Oh, yeah. Hello, my man. Yeah, you are first, and I'm guessing you'll be the only one. So, that's cool. All right. Oh, by the way, since you are here, yeah, happy Friday. Happy Friday, dude. Since you are here, I'm gonna put you in a very unusual place. I'm gonna make something and you'll be obligated to work with me. So if you stay for a bit, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I need few moments just to prepare myself for this. Having a drink and getting myself ready. Oh no, no jumping, dude. No freaking jumping. You'll see. Just give me a minute. No, 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 believe me. I wouldn't do that to myself. Can you imagine if we have to jump? Yeah. And yeah, I still think about what we did in the game. And yeah, I don't want to do it again. Okay, so the point of this stream was to talk about repairs and where they are worth it and where they are not. And after a quick discussion about what's good and what's bad, I was planning on fixing a phone live on stream. And yeah, if it is successful and I manage to fix this phone, I will have you, Nogan, to contact me and provide me with some address where I can send the brand new fixed phone to you so you will have something to replace your iPhone 7, which is older than me, I guess. And it's gonna be fun, I guess. I'm only guessing everything. It's yet to be seen if it's gonna be fun or not, or just terrible. Oh, and by the way, how do you feel on the other side? Now you're just chatting like me and saying, "Oh, that's nice. How about kill them?" Like me in the game. So, basically, when I'm not doing anything, I'm usually on my phone scrolling to different apps and sites and whatever. And I see a lot of people trying to fix their own things or trying to modify them or I don't know what. But for some reason, I'm seeing a lot of people failing at some repairs, feeling guilty about it, and then just abandoning everything. Um, there is one saying you can't make an omelette without breaking few eggs. So if it's your first repair, you'll most likely fail. So you have to prepare yourself for that. Um, okay, dude, don't be like that. Yeah, and that's the thing. no one is used to hearing his own voice. Even when I'm watching or rewatching my own videos, I watch them on mute. I don't want to hear my voice. So, like I was saying, um, a lot of people try to do things and they don't bother with at least watching few videos on how to do the thing they're trying to do, and they are assuming it's easy because I don't know, and they end up with even more damage than it was in the beginning. Yeah, the voice thing is for real. No one recognizes his own voice, and when I hear my voice, it's freaking terrible. So yeah, this will be the most common mistake I've seen for the last year when someone is trying to repair his own phone. Please, people, don't do that. I have a selection of broken devices right here, and I can use them to show you at least what I saw. This one won't be as good, but I'm guessing this one will be perfect example. Someone is having bad battery or a faulty speaker and wants to replace them. And for some reason, Apple has decided that the only way to do that is through the screen. So people get one of these or cheaper version of one of these and just jam it on the screen and start pulling. Well, it's not that simple. First, there are usually two screws at the bottom. You have to remove them because the display is not gonna come out. Secondly, there is adhesive around the edge of the iPhone that is holding the screen in place and also works as a seal to prevent water and dust getting inside the phone. And when people just do that and start pulling the screen, usually rips out the screen from the frame. And the frame, as you can see, it's right here, that white line that goes around the screen. And you separate the screen from the frame, and what usually happens is the frame is stuck in the inside the phone, so you can't just, let's say you have another screen, you can't just place the new screen because the old frame is still there. You have to remove it, and you also end up ripping the ribbon cables of the screen and the ear speaker and whatnot. So this is the most common thing I see people do. I don't know why. I really don't get it, but they just go straight for the screen and afterwards they very much regret that. So don't do that. Always check for the bottom screws. Once the screws are removed, keep in mind that the seal around the display is very strong. You have to make it go a bit soft, like heat or some of the alcohol I'm using to dissolve it to make the screen removal process easier, and of course not break the screen in the time you're trying to. But even if you don't have specialized tools, you can use a hair dryer and just heat up the screen. Don't overcook it, just heat it up just to make the adhesive go soft, and afterwards you can work on whatever part you decide you want to replace, fix on, or maybe just look at it. Don't mess up this step. It's very important and it's very expensive. Usually the screen is the, I think, most expensive part of the iPhone, especially for the newer models where they cost like arm and a leg. Hold on, let me check the chat. No, I don't think it's a skill issue. People just assume it's too easy. And since they are not familiar on how to open the device, they just go with the flow and decide, yep, that's the case, let's damage the screen. So I really hope, I'm sure that a lot less people will see this, but I really hope that someone watching afterwards will take a note on this and won't destroy the screen of his phone. About your phone, Nogan, I know you're a weird guy, but I'm really planning on upgrading you. So even if you skip this video now, you can watch it later and you'll find out what's gonna happen. But I really don't know how you use the iPhone 7 today. I mean, it's a really old device. I'm guessing it does the job for you, but how do you watch YouTube on it? Is it laggy or is it is it loading slow? Maybe maybe not. I don't have an iPhone 7 for Christ. I have maybe every other model, but I don't have iPhone 7 for some reason. Yeah, yeah. I know you. And of course you know me already, so we don't have to discuss this anymore. But one last thing I just want to show it so people will know. When you when you break your screen, usually there are many options to replace it, especially with the aftermarket parts. You can get extremely cheap screen, but you'll regret it afterwards. And if you go for a genuine Apple screen, you'll regret it because of the price you're gonna pay. And this is why I want to show this. Um, there is an Apple parts, what was called program, whatever, and you can buy parts directly from them. Let me just refresh this site because for some reason it's not loading. I know it's in Bulgarian, but okay. So an iPhone, and let's pick something old like iPhone 12, and you want to replace the screen because you broke it, because you didn't remove the screws or you pulled too much and ripped the ribbon cables, and that screen will cost you this much. I mean, for that price, I'll buy secondhand, maybe two phones. I don't know. Currently, I'm not sure. It's it's like 300 euros, which is, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. I think maybe 180. I can buy good used iPhone 12. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't quote me on the price, but yeah, you break the screen and you are deep down in the hole with wasted money. So if someone ever watching this decides to do anything with his phone, this is the most important step. Watch out with the screen. Take your time, don't rush. Use alcohol, use heat, remove the bottom screws, and then gently pull. Don't be a, I don't know. Especially when someone is making a video or showing what went wrong and he's opening the screen like that, like a ballistic hatch. You will damage the ribbon cables. I'm doing this because the screen is messed up. Don't do that. Don't leave the screen hanging like that. So, if for some reason you damage the screen, yeah, there is no going back. If you rip any of the ribbon cables, it's cheaper to get new screen than taking this screen to someone that does micro soldering to fix the ribbon cables. So yeah, in any way, you will be needing new screen. I'm missing on the chat. For some reason, I'm not used to watching the chat. The biggest problem is you can't update the OS anymore. Yeah. They are discontinued long time ago. Not sure which year was it, but are they are iPhone 7 at iOS 14 or 15? I don't remember. I don't I don't have this model here. God damn. I think I have other models, but yeah. So let's say you've already opened the phone and you want to fix something inside the phone. Let's say you want to replace the battery because it's old. Um, for people that have watched a lot of YouTube videos, there are those cheesy strips at the bottom and the top. You just peel them off and pull them slowly, and everything is fine. Yeah, and that's not also the case. I know the feeling of managing to pull out the strip intact, but for those old phones that have been heated and so on for so much time, the strip will most likely just snap. Um, Let me remove the screen and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, I'm sure that a lot of you that have experience in repairs might disagree with me. Maybe you will agree with me, but yeah, those strips will most likely snap, and you will be in a position where you can't reach them, and you might have doubts that you will, for some reason, puncture the battery if you use tweezers to grab it from the below. Yeah, that's a real possibility and can mess your day up real good. For some reason, if you manage to puncture the battery, just I don't know, try to take it out as fast as you can and throw it out, because that smell and smoke are not very healthy, and also um, it will stay in your room for days. Yeah, I'm kind of talking about this from experience. I've punctured few batteries, not few, but much more than few. Okay, so did I lose a screw? No. Okay, so we have the battery and we want to take it out. That will be a bit tricky if you snap the cheesy strips. For example, usually I prepare it with my tweezers. Some people like to remove the Taptic engine so they can have better grip at it, but I don't want to remove anything from the phone that I don't have to. And also, there is nothing you can remove on top unless you want to remove the board. So we can try from the top. I can just try to grab the angle of this strip like that, and it's very very annoying. Yeah, I need other tweezers. I don't know where they are, so try to grab it with my nail. So it's really annoying to trying to do this for 5 minutes and keep failing. I'm sure that there are a lot of people that will struggle with this step, and some that already know what I'm about to do later. Come on. Oh, there we go. So we have it. And I can start pulling, and it's broken. So, like I said, it breaks very easily after some time in the phone. I can, option A, try to grab it with the tweezers and try to, again, try to take it out intact, but that will fail, will snap again, then I'll reach again, and so on. But there is an easy way. Very much, I think I've done it all the time after learning about it. So you can't just get one of these and try to remove the battery like this because the adhesive is very strong. So you can heat the back of the phone to soften the adhesive, or if you don't have anything to heat this phone with, you use this. Those alcohol things for electronics are very useful, and they are also very useful for dissolving the adhesive. So if I spray anything around the phone, nothing will be damaged. Just watch out with the cameras. So I can take this, I can use my pick between the frame and the battery, just to use it like a platform, and I'll just spray alcohol at it, give it a moment, so the alcohol could like go below the battery, and after few more sprays, let me put it that way. Not sure if it's visible on camera or not. So after a few more sprays, I think I'll be needing a refill. I think we have much more here. I can just drown the battery in alcohol and nothing will happen. And as you can see, I already managed to pick half of the battery. And as soon as the alcohol reaches the other half, the battery is out. So I managed to pull out the battery faster than I was able to grab the upper tab of the battery. So as you can see, the battery is pretty much removed. So it took only a few drops of this or whatever. And afterwards, I just need to clean this. You can leave it, and once it dries, it's gonna be easier, I think, to remove it. But you can use like tweezers or some plastic tools that are sold usually for that type of job, and you can scrape it. But I wait for it to dry. And like I said, the battery is removed. Simple as that. Don't struggle with the battery. What else? Oh yeah, and when it comes to the battery, lately I don't recommend buying the non-genuine batteries for newer models. For the older, the aftermarket batteries are fine, but for newer models, I recommend using the uh, genuine parts. You can get them from Apple directly, or maybe someone is selling pulled out parts from broken phones. So yeah, that's the best bet. Don't gamble on your batteries because things could go wrong. And yeah. Wait a second. I'm not looking at the chat enough. Okay, so that's kind of fun because I usually never have anyone watching, so it's very interesting for me. So yeah, step one, watch with the screens. Step two, uh, I showed you how to take out the battery without any struggle. Don't try to pull those gummy strips because they will snap. And then it comes to bigger repairs. Is it worth it? Is it worth it for you? And should you do it? I don't know. It depends on the device first. Then it depends what's inside the device. Sometimes you should just take a loss and don't keep it on for long, because for sure you'll be losing much more money trying to repair something like this than a new model. Um, Finding parts for the older models is easy, but is it really worth it? Because if you check how much a working device costs and you check the parts you're gonna use, I'm sure it's gonna add up to the price of a working device. So don't don't rush on repairing something. Think about it first and decide if it's good for your pocket. Because, like I showed you with this, the screen is 300 euros, which makes no sense at Apple. Why? I don't know. But if we go for some of the newer models, I'm sure the screen will be crazy priced. Yeah. So 17 Pro Max is almost 500 euros, but the iPhone 12 is 300. This makes no sense. I'm gonna accept this price just because it's a brand new model, because it came out a few months ago, but the 12 to have price near as the 17 Pro Max, no, that's just no way. And that's why I'm saying think about it if it's worth it or not. Sometimes it's just better to buy a second-hand device and leave yours. But if you have some important data on your board, then that's a whole new level. Um, let's say you want to take out your photos or you have some important documents on your phone. Yeah, this is where the price will be high, because this type of repair is done by really good technician that takes a lot of time to fix it, and his time is expensive. So and also you'll be having hard time finding a good technician that will do data recovery. I'm not sure, but I've taken 2 or 3 phones for such repairs, and the first place I went with the phone, they said they can't recover anything. But the second place told me something like they will strip the board with from the important parts and just use a donor board. That much damage the original board sustained that cannot be repaired. And it was expensive, but they managed to recover the data. So think about it. Are your photos and data worth it? If they're not, just, you know, get a new device. So, since there are no questions, I might move forward. Maybe someone will want to talk about parts later. But yeah, let's do it. Okay, so today's patient is this one. This iPhone 12 mini. I've shown it, I think, in a previous video, maybe. Yeah. This is something like, I don't know. I can't think of historic person. This phone refused to die, and it has been tormented for so long, and it's still alive. So today I'm planning on trying to fix it. I mean, the phone works, but it's in terrible condition, just absolutely terrible. And I was thinking on getting some Apple parts, but I have few issues. And the first issue is the battery. Let me pull out the other phone. Okay, so we need 12 mini. and we need a battery for it. So here is the problem. I can buy original Apple part, and initially I have to pay 96 euros. But after I replace the battery, I can return the battery inside, and they will credit me the 49 euros. Uh, they will credit 46 euros after I return the original part. But this is not the original battery. So I'm gonna pay 96 euros to replace the battery. And to be honest, for 100 euros, I'll just get another iPhone 12 mini. I'm not gonna pay 96 euros for a battery. Because as soon as Apple receive this, I'm sure they're not gonna credit anything. Then, by just looking at the phone, I see, and I've already said that, but the housing is in terrible condition. Not sure if it's visible on the camera, but like half of the edge is missing. Like it was being uh, dragged. Not, not sure. It's the same on this side too. Like half of the edge is missing. Not sure how it's not broken at the back, but there are some deep scratches that you will never be able to hide unless you use the skin. And what else? Oh, the um, the motherboard inside this phone is for the European market. So let me just open it. Let me remove the screen. Uh, Come on, go out. Don't embarrass me now. So the board is from America, European market phone, but the housing is from the US version of the phone, which has this I don't know how it's called, but this is for another antenna, and that's only used in the USA. Since the phone doesn't have it, I don't need that that thing. Okay, the the other thing is that this is a bit peeled. It's working. I've tested the wireless charging. It's working, but it's kind of ugly. And what else did we had with this phone? Um, I don't know. I keep forgetting. But Face ID cameras work and whatever. The screen works. It's perfect, and just just the back looks like this. And if we go again at the Apple Store, let me see. So I'm not gonna buy battery from them, and for sure I'm not gonna buy a screen for 260 from them just because the back of it is like that. The screen works, the touch works, there are no defects. So I'm not paying that much money for nothing. The other thing is that I don't have option to buy a housing for the phone from Apple. I can buy cameras, I can buy even the SIM tray, but there is no option to buy a housing. So again, we are with few options. You can pay Apple to replace it, and it's gonna cost, I'm guessing, arm and a leg. Or you can get, let's say, an aftermarket one. They're not bad. They are around 30 US dollars. I'm not sure about the exact price, but around this. And they come stripped from everything. It's just the housing. Sometimes they have the magnets for wireless charging, but most of the time they don't. So you have to buy it separately. And this is something I will point out to anyone that is going to do such repair in the future. Buy the magnets for the wireless charging and just install them. Don't try to move the old magnets in a new housing. This is such a terrible idea and will take a lot of time. So, if you buy the aftermarket housing, it might have magnets, it may have not, but just buy them. They come in a sticker that comes around 50 cents, so it's not something expensive. And the last option that most of the time I prefer is to buy a used original or genuine housing from a phone that is broken. Let's say someone dropped the phone and the port died or whatever, and you can buy a housing from an used phone. They they come at different grades, so I got one for myself. Um, this one is blue. I managed to find a black one, and it was like 40 euros. It's a little bit more expensive than the aftermarket one, but we have the wireless charging already installed, which is genuine. We have the other antennas here that are also genuine. We have the buttons installed. We have the clips that hold the screen. So it's going to be less work for me. Just used iPhone housing. Oh, wait. Did I took the wrong? Oh, no. For a second, I thought if I bought the iPhone 13 mini, but no, it's 12. Um, they are sold per the condition they are in. And when I went out to look for this one, this absolutely just like brand new. Just few fingerprints, but absolutely like brand new. Nothing I can say, oh, that that's not fine. Everything is just like brand new and fingerprints. There are no scratches. So genuine iPhone housing at really good price. And that's the idea. I'll make this phone by using it. And like I said, the battery I'm not gonna buy from Apple. I bought, let me open the box. I bought this aftermarket battery that comes with the adhesive strip for the battery, and the price is 15 euros. It's not 90, it's 15. So there is a huge difference in price, and this is why I picked it. The only downside with this battery is that it will display battery health inside the menu, but you will have a warning above the battery health that the battery might not be genuine. It doesn't affect anything related inside the phone, like how it works or the longevity of the battery. It just says it's not genuine. But I don't care about this, and it's gonna be absolutely perfect. Okay, so we have the last part, which is the screen. I'm not gonna replace that. It may look terrible, but if you look closely, that's just screen protector that will be replaced, and there will be no scratches on it. It's gonna look just as fine as brand new screen. Just the back. Okay, don't break it. Just the back of it is a bit messed up. Um, I'm guessing I can stitch it with same foil thing, same graphite or whatever it's called. I think I have some adhesive. I can patch it up and it won't look as bad as this, but it doesn't affect anything on the screen. It's it's fine. So today we're gonna try to fix this phone by taking all these parts and getting them inside here and replacing the battery. This battery, um, I'm not sure why it's like this. I'm guessing It's a non-genuine battery with genuine cable. Someone cut off the cable from the battery that was inside this phone and tried to fool the phone by tricking it that the battery is original. Um, I'm guessing it's something like this, but the spot welding wasn't so good, I guess, and the cable is not very well soldered here or welded. That's why I'm just directly replacing the battery with this one. Let me see this one for a second. I have to clear first the adhesive on it to make easier this. Is that glue? For some reason, this looks kind of weird. Never seen it like that. Okay, so let's start by cleaning the new frame from the old adhesive. It's gonna take some time, but I have all the time in the world since it's Friday. Just a second. Hold on. Maybe I should play some music to don't get that boring. Give me a moment. Some quiet music. So much better. Okay, but I'm gonna need some more tools. Let me see. Where did I left them? That's about cool. Usually I'm very messy with my tools and I don't know where I leave them every time, which is which is terrible for someone that is trying to fix phones. So let's clear some of that adhesive and prepare the frame for the new parts. But I think someone used some sort of glue here because it doesn't look like it. It looks like melted or something. Someone overdid the removing process. Come on. Can't grab it with those tweezers, but I don't know where my other things are. Why I'm removing the old adhesive is because I want the display to be flat on the frame, and I'll of course replace this one with new one so I make sure no dust will go inside. One thing is good to call out here is that no matter if you replace the adhesive, that phone won't be water resistant ever again. Um, there is no way to test the resistance. At least I don't have any way. And even if I did good job, I wouldn't trust my adhesive will hold the water out of my phone. So usually whenever I remove the screen for some work, doesn't matter what, I always say or tell people that the resistance is gone, and I'm not sure if anyone can guarantee that it will be there. Let me grab it again. Come on. Yeah, this is the annoying part of the job, preparing the frame. Yeah, it took me like 3 minutes to clear this part, which is insane. Afterwards, I have to clear those patches of leftover adhesive from the battery. I'm not sure what happened here. Like someone did something with alcohol, or this was some sort of glue. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to get some more loose so I can grab it with the tweezers, but yeah, I failed. This adhesive, it's gonna eat my day. Come on, come on. I've seen videos of people using the electric screwdriver and just grab one edge and roll over all the adhesive. Yeah, I've never managed to do that. Like, ever. Um, where are my tools? For Christ. Let's see. Let's try with one plastic thingy. See if that will help better. Usually that's not the right tool, but can push the adhesive faster and not worry about damaging the frame because it's a plastic one. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of better-ish. Yeah, just gonna take ages. Um, what else? Yeah, I already mentioned the water resistance of the phone. It's not gonna be there, but I don't know many people that go swimming with their phones or maybe shower with them. I don't know what's that about, but every person have different desire to use their phone, but if you remove the screen, yeah, it's not gonna be water resistant. You can, I'm guessing, spray it with water if you're washing your hands, but don't go swimming. Hmm, this will take some time. I wanna clean the frame really good, so when I place the screen, it won't sit on an angle or uneven. And I'm not sure if it's visible, but what the hell is going on here? Like, this was melted? Wait, I'm not showing it correctly. It feels like melted for some reason. Someone overcooked this phone or what? Anyway, maybe that's why the adhesive is not coming out easily because it's messed up. Come on, just a sip of it. Hmm, that's right. Get lost from this frame. let's try now. Are we going somewhere? Yeah, I'm trying to get a good angle of it and just roll the adhesive on the tweezer like that. Most of the time it fails, but I still keep trying. Just don't want to stretch it too much because it will definitely snap. Just do that. Not sure if it's visible on the camera. I'm really terrible at making videos. It's freaking annoying. Yep, it snapped. So all over again. But this side of the frame is almost clear, so I don't have to worry about it. Just this one that doesn't want to move. Oh my god. Why? Why you have to be so hard to remove? Another blob I can grab and it snaps. Of course. I'm sure all the technicians that do iPhone repairs love this. Love getting the adhesive not working with them. Come on, some dirt. I'm just trying to push it a bit back here. It's not working. Come on, just the edge. I'm doing it actually now because it's gonna be so much easier for me to work on the frame like that before installing all the parts inside. Right, some trash. But one thing I forgot to mention is that I like when people decide to fix their old electronics. Um, it's not just keeping it going, but by fixing your own stuff, you kind of learn some new skills. You learn how things work, what to do or what not to do. So it's one of those life teaching moments. So yeah, keep fixing stuff even though you will most likely fail, but you'll fail once, twice. Afterwards, you will learn. And who knows, maybe you'll be the best at that after few attempts. You won't be slow as me trying to scrape some glue from the frame. Okay. Let's not snap this cable right now. Yeah, one thing I forgot to mention is if I mix this adhesive with some alcohol, it will be even worse to be removed. So that's why I'm just dry scratching it. Don't don't do that. Don't mix alcohol with this adhesive around the frame. It becomes exactly like, I don't know, your boogers when you were first grade and you can't remove it. I'm not sure also if my friend Nogan is watching, but I think you already got the idea what will happen with this phone, right? If I manage to fix it, if I get it in working condition. Stop snapping. Come on. I don't know why I hate myself so much and trying to do this. Maybe I should find someone and use him to do the dirty work for me. Maybe I should find someone that will agree on doing this type of job and make me look good in videos. Come on, don't snap. Just I know I'm doing something wrong. I don't need anyone to tell me that, but yeah. Okay. It's halfway there. Just a little more. I think this will take more time than me actually assembling the phone back. Come on. Let's keep snapping. Yeah. Maybe I should do one of those videos where the microphone is right next to the tools I'm using and you will be hearing the scratching and annoying sounds. What was called? Come on. Well, let me see. I don't know. You missed a few things, but currently I'm struggling in removing some glue from the frame. Yeah, I'm showing how bad I am at repairs, and I was thinking that I should hire someone to do the dirty work for me and make me look good in videos. Hmm. Come on, you can do that. Just a little more. By the way, Nolan, why are you here? Aren't you streaming your what was called Forever Winter thing? Yeah, something like this, but it's not gonna be me. I'll hire a professional. I wish just that I was able to afford one, but yeah, that's another conversation. Or maybe I should use some sort of AI to fill this part, and it's gonna be AI removed. Come on, come on, you annoying glue. So freaking annoying. Just a little more. Little. Come on. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. I'll just I'll make a post about looking to hire glue remover. How about that? That's gonna be a real profession. Hey Nogan, do you wanna work as a glue remover? It's not that bad. There are benefits. You can fix your own phone if something goes wrong. Come on. For some reason today this glue is not cooperating very much. So I'm gonna force it out. Yeah. Okay, sure. I'll send you the contract. Don't worry. I'll send you a contract regarding your new position as glue remover. Come on. I am almost at the end with this glue thing. Just a little more. Almost ready. Now, what I like to do is, Christ, where did I left this? Hold on. What I like to do now is usually grab a few Q-tips, spray them with some alcohol, and just go around the edge of the frame. Yeah, because I'm sure there is some leftover residue. That looks so nice and so healthy. I'm not sure what I'm allowed to say on YouTube or what I'm not, but I have a toothbrush that I use to clean ports and speakers and whatever because the toothbrush is really good. Like it gets exactly where you need it, you see? And you just wiggle it. It's perfect. But by the color of it, you can tell how much cleaning that brush has done. And if I use it to brush my teeth, I'm guessing I'll have every disease known to mankind. I'll need another Q-tip, some alcohol, and finish the other part of the frame. To make sure nothing is left on it. Yeah, I'm definitely or positively sure that the frame is so much cleaner now after that chunk. Yeah. Now, that adhesive from the battery should be easier. Just scrape it like that. Yeah. Can grab it with the tweezers and just roll it over. That part is so much more fun to do. Same thing here. Let's remove that. Let's remove that too. And Hogan, but have you ever wondered what those phones have touched prior reaching my desk? Think about that. This is why I'll never use this toothbrush for anything else, even if my life depends on it. Oh, we did some boo-boo here, but it's fine. Scratch it just a tiny bit, the wireless charging, but it's absolutely fine. Let me roll over this. Now this one. Yeah, this adhesive works with me now. Yeah, this one is also cleared. Not sure about this here. What is that? I think that's supposed to be on the board, not on the housing. Huh, that's very weird. Okay, so we've taken care of this part. Wait a second. Yeah, I think that thing here is damaged. It's missing. Yeah, thank God I have the original one. Okay, so we can move pretty much forward. When it comes to disassembling and assembling phones, I use different approaches. Sometimes when I feel I have more time, I usually disassemble everything placed on my desk, then take part by part and move it to the new housing. Sometimes I do one to one, just take this, place it here, take this, place it here. It really depends on how people like to work. I don't know, it's individually for everyone. So if I have to give advice on how to do that, I wouldn't because everyone works differently. But try using one of these. Not the same exact one, but it's really good to remember which screw comes from where. Those magnet things are very helpful because they stick the screws in place and you won't lose it. Okay, so uh, let me find where my map is. That's a very good question. Okay, have this out, clear this trash here. Okay, so I have to unclip some of those things so I can start taking out the different parts. and of course in the process try to not destroy the phone, because it's gonna suck if I kill the phone live, right? um, when I removed this, it was removed before, but when we remove this exact cable, it's usually glued to the board, so try to peel it off gently because you can rip it, and it's not gonna be fun afterwards. It's the same exact one like here. Um, I can go with the camera. There are no brackets holding everything because I've already removed them. Can take this part. Oh, also, my best tool that comes free is my nails. Usually I like to dig in with my nails than any of the plastic tools. But saying that comes with a warning. You don't see them usually, but near connectors in the iPhone and all phones, there are some tiny microscopic components around the connectors, and when you're trying to dig the connector with your nail, you can accidentally remove them, and yeah, just try not to do that. Now camera is free, I can place it here. Okay, so it's time for the screwdriver. I'm gonna use some of these and try to map or remember what comes from where. I usually try to imagine that this mat will be the board and map the screws like that. But since this is iPhone, you have to replace the screwdriver several times during the repair, and it's getting kind of annoying at times with everything going on. Um, where is my thingy? Have to take out the SIM tray. Okay, so what screw? This here at the bottom. Oh, and usually when I'm looking at stories from people that are doing repairs, what I tend to see a lot is they use always the wrong screwdriver for the different screws around the board, and yeah, that complicated the repair by a lot. So try to be using the correct tools. Okay, so this one, let's again replace it. Come on, come on. And those tiny screws are so easy to lose, and afterwards I kind of suffer a lot. Hmm. So Nogan, do you know what is currently happening? What is about to happen with this phone if I manage to actually fix it? It's gonna be on you if you back out. I'm gonna rename you to the scared Nogan, not Nogan Tanker or whatever. Mm, that's not gonna be easy for nails. I'm gonna use the plastic thingish. Yep. And I can fairly take the Taptic engine. Basically, since now I have almost no screws holding the board, Once I disconnect those ribbon cables, I can take out the board and directly plug it in the new phone. But I have doubts that the cable here has been ripped, so I have to check first. Do you want me to tell you the whole story here, or you're just playing silly and not understanding as usual? By the way, I've never actually dealt with international shipping, so that's gonna be a new for me. Okay, those cables are removed, and have to remove those two here. Come on, this one, come on. Why do I have to have fat fingers and decided that my hobby will be fixing phones? It's such a wrong choice. Oh, and this is very important. I was about to do a stupid mistake. When you're trying to take out the board, you've already removed all the screws, disconnected all the cables, and take out the SIM tray. You have to do this. Like pull back the pin back into the housing because you won't take out the board because the pin will prevent the board going out. No, I'm not asking about the pro stuff I'm doing. I'm asking, do you know what's gonna be the purpose of this phone? And you don't have to watch my things. I was asking earlier, why aren't you actually streaming? Or it's too early for you? Yeah, some ribbon cables have been ripped out. Or not. Wait. Yeah, it does look that way. So I'll have to remove them and move them. It's gonna be so much insane stuff. So, in other words, Nogan, I'm currently building the Nogan phone. And that's why I was wondering if I ever dealt with uh, international shipping. I don't think I did. Like me sending stuff out. Yeah, this is gonna be mental to take out. It's gonna be so much fun. But I'll have a drink first and prepare myself. Okay. So, today in How to Suffer, I might firstly move the board so I can work free here. Uh, by board I mean the charging port. But yeah, how do I remove this tiny antenna and not damage anything? I need some thin metal tools, I guess. Use some heat or alcohol. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky part. Hey, wait, I've never streamed for so long, so I wonder, do I have battery on my phone? No? Fine. Okay, it's gonna be tricky to take out. I've never moved that part. Huh. Why would someone damage it that way? I can see the metal wire here has been ripped out. So this has to come out. And that's gonna be even trickier. Sad antenna noises. And also this has been ripped out. Someone savage or a beast had worked here. So far looks okayish. Yo, Nogan, I'm not under the influence. On the Balkans, you can sip a beer all day and not be drunk. Keep that in mind. You can ask anyone on the Balkan countries that the beer is not considered as an alcohol. The beer is like the coffee in USA or like I don't know. You guys what drink like tea or I don't know any sugary drink. So yeah, the beer is not an alcohol on the Balkans. Everyone can confirm this. The only thing that is considered an alcohol on the Balkans is rakia. The only what? Yeah, but we if we don't feel the influence, there is no influence. So it doesn't count. So change the subject. Yeah, but if you're seeing me sipping rakia, that's something like the American moonshine or something. Yeah, then we're gonna be really messed up. And this repair won't go as planned. Let me take a pic. Trying just to. Okay. Come on. Come on. I'm not going out. I don't want to. Yeah, I'm gonna fight with this antenna for a bit. It doesn't want to go out. So Nogan, tell me about your last stream about the about the new game. How is it going? Did you manage to extract yourself, or you got extracted? All right, some alcohol time. I wanna rip out this antenna too. So it's time for alcohol like that. I'll just spray the alcohol on the pick and wait it sip through the thing, and it's gonna be so much easier to remove it. I'm guessing. I never had to actually remove this part, so it really takes a savage to damage it, just like me. Some alcohol. Like that. First non-training mission. Okay. Yeah, but keep in mind that this game is not the usual game you play. So yeah, I think you're doing just fine. And like I said last night, me and Prince, we were just messing around with you. You don't have to pay attention to what we say. Yeah, but that place was absolutely crowded by everything. You had choppers and you had like billion people looking for you. So yeah, what what do you expect to do it from the first try or what? Yeah, that antenna will be really annoying to remove. Okay, we are going somewhere. Oh, for a second I thought, oh, it's over. I killed it. But yeah, this will be the hardest part. Well, you know I'm bad at games, so I'll just make you look bad. I'll just make you look bad, and people won't be watching your stream just like they don't watch mine. I'll give you the curse of unwatchable guy. Oh my god, it's finally over. Let me drink because, yeah. Okay, but I asked this, not sure if you um, responded. Why are you here? Why are you not streaming? Is it too early for you? Now place the antenna back to its place. Yes, so much better. Now to place back those tiny screws. Come on, come over here. Perfect. Yeah, and those pieces are really annoying. Hold on a second. Yeah, it really helps if you have tiny fingers in this, because my fat fingers are not helping at all. It's absolutely mental. Come on. Okay, I'll take this first. Me and my fat fingers can get this back to its place. So I'll have to use this. Okay. It's already looking like progress. Okay, so now we have to take this part out, which is the microphone at the back and the flashlight. It's gonna take some alcohol. The good part is on the Balkans we have plenty of alcohol. We'll stream later. Will join me. Yeah, I guess I can. It's Friday after all. You know, Friday is quite the important day for doing the fun stuff in life, not just work. Yeah, this will be annoying. Some alcohol again and try to force the alcohol to go at the microphone so I can remove it without damaging anything. Most importantly, because it's Friday and the store won't be open till Monday, so I'll have a broken phone for the weekend. And it's out. Time to place it back in the new housing. Let's make sure it's in the right place. How does it look? Perfect. Yeah, so much better. And since I have the rest of the parts here, I'll just move those at the bottom. I won't need the buttons or the wireless charging. It's looking good so far. So again, I'll need to insert two screws. Come here. And you. Oh, I'm silly and not seeing that this is not the same screwdriver. Yeah, it's good now. Okay, now time to take this thing and move it. Uh, come on. Come on. And the speaker is free. Now this part here might be tricky, but we'll see. Mm, there is one screw here I missed. Right here. To move this part so we can reach that screw. Come on. It was a weird part. Come on. Okay, so I have two more screws. Yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely. We're gonna have some fun if we play together now, if we are both subscribed. Okay, now I have to take another screw out. So many screws in this phone. Too many screws. Do I have any other? No. Let's use some alcohol again. Wait a few seconds so it gets dissolved. I can start working. The cool part of removing the parts with some alcohol is that you don't damage the adhesive. Once the alcohol dries out, the adhesive is again sticky, so you can reuse it if you haven't prepared anything to replace it with. Oh, I've missed another one. That could have been fatal, actually. I thought I took out all the screws, but for some reason I didn't. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let me see, do we have all the rubbery things here? No, so I'll have to transfer. Okay. This will be something. But I don't have the. Wait. I'll take this one and place it here. Yeah, so I don't lose it. Now, I don't have adhesive here. Well, I do, but it's kind of baddish. Come on. Yeah. Would you look at that? Now I have to stick it back because I damaged the adhesive. Yeah, not gonna get better than this. So hold on for a second. Have to clear this out. I need to buy new tweezers because those are freaking stupid. Okay. Sorry, I'm not showing it currently, but I'm fighting with some adhesive again. Seems today's fight is only with that. Okay, so we have to stick that here. We have to push the port. Okay, that looks fine. Now this part have to go inside. Let me just take care of this here. Looking good now. You know what's funny? Funny part is that this is just so time consuming. Oh, wait, this funny part is really time consuming when I'm trying to show it to the camera because I'm not sure what angle is visibly good. It's so hard for me to actually do it. So I might just do it and then show you what I did. But for today, I was really hoping that there will be people that will want to talk with me about repairs, but yeah, it was never meant to be. Maybe some other time, I guess. Okay, so I managed to put back the charging port. Don't talk like that, man. It's all fine. You're always so negative about everything for some reason. I think I will put few screws in and take a quick break so I can do a thing. But just want to make sure everything is fine here. Yeah, so much better now. It's starting to take shape, so it will look like a phone, feel like a phone. I hope it turns out as a phone. That's gonna be a great success. Oh, I was about to forget those two screws again. Come here. Come on. Wait, that shouldn't be the screw. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I need this one. Come on. disadvantage of fat fingers. Can't place the screw on the screwdriver. Come on. Oh, you got me dying here, dude. Yeah, we are not all drunks, you know? We just like to sip, especially over the weekend. I can, you know, have a drink or two or three. I don't know. Depends on the weekend. It really depends on the weekend. And depends what you're expecting. Yeah, I will be right back. Just a minute and I'll be back. What? What AA meeting? What are you talking about, dude? I'm telling you, we don't drink that much. We are not that type of people, you know? We don't drink that much. It's the usual much, if it makes sense. Anyway, I'll be right back. Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about. I was just messing. I'll be right back in a minute. And I'm back. I'm not sure if anyone is even watching, but I'm back. And the plan is to be able to finish this bad boy. Oh my god, dude. What to do, diaper? Don't talk about it. Come on. Stop being like that. So, where was I? Oh, yeah, I was fixing a phone. So, you can imagine if I had to transfer the rest of the parts inside this housing. Like, for example, buttons that come with the wireless charging and the power on and off button. I have to transfer also those clips that hold the screen inside the phone and not just wobbling out. Yeah, it's even more work when you're buying a, let's say, a non-genuine housing and it comes without those plasticky things that hold the microphones and so on. So yeah, it's so much pain to do that, and I'm happy that I was able to find this one. Okay, so I'm guessing I'll use this for spare parts in the future. Maybe someone will ask me for something from here, so I'm definitely not trying this out. Maybe I can. No, I can't fix this. Especially this part. Look, like the metal is being eaten away. I don't know what do you do with your phone to achieve this? Look, there is absolutely bare metal and the edge is gone. Didn't I told you that if you drink enough, you'll never get old. You'll be young forever. So talk to someone else, not me. Okay, let's move on. So now, since I have everything inside here, I can just bend a little bit like that, make some room for the board. Yeah, and this is something that is very common for the 12 series. They have very compact board, but they are not very good at handling drops for some reason. Especially the 12 series have this issue when you drop the phone and the board separates because it's made from two parts, bottom and half, and the connection between the both parts is broken somewhere, and usually those phones stop um, stop having signal from the network, or you don't have Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. I don't know what Apple did here, but they are very prone to this type of damage. Anyway, it's really interesting technology. I can make this only in my dreams, but I can critique it, I guess. Come on. Let me snuggle that board inside. Is everything in place? Looks like it. Yeah, perfect. Or not. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. It's good. Let me just plug this bad boys in. Okay, so we need those three big screws that hold the board. Come here. I'm sure that there is a person that can do all this in a matter of few seconds and will make me look so bad. Uh, okay, so I usually do that for some reason every time I place this screw back when I shouldn't have, because I have to place the Taptic engine. But wait, now use it now over here because I forgot this screw. Yeah, better now. Okay. Come on. Freaking hate those tiny screws. Looks good. Have to plug in the connection. We have Taptic engine now. Engine. Now the tiny screw in here. The screw is in place. Place this bad boy here. No, I mean, especially with the Asian people, I think those guys are above everything normal in my country. They will assemble this phone before I can finish my beer. Right? Wait. Did I made a boo-boo again and didn't use the right sequence of parts putting back in and put the board and not the camera first. Oh my god, I'm silly at moments. Wait, why is this darker on the camera here? Let me clear it. For some reason, this phone has endured a lot of pain. Hopefully the pain will be over soon. Yeah, it's looking much better. Wait, am I doing something wrong here? Sure, that part goes first. Yeah. So we connect the so far so good, but why is this not cooperating? Looks good. Now, since I'm sure that I've touched the lens inside here, I will just gently try to take any specks of dust that might have fallen inside. Let me but not sure if it's visible on camera. Let me look at the light, see if there is any dust. Sorry, it's not visible now on the camera, but I want to make sure the lens is clear. Don't want to have any dust inside the camera. Sorry. We need to have a very clear. It should be good now. Now placing back the camera. First the bottom connector. Now the top one. And the camera is in place. Fingerprints here. Now the moment of truth. I'm not gonna seal anything yet. This will be my new battery. Not sure what to say about it. It's just new battery. But let's connect everything together, and if this turns on, it's gonna be mental. Come on. Are you doing this to me? Wait, let me check out the battery because it's not working. And I also forgot to take care of the lens here. Clear it. I don't see anything. Yeah, should be good. Let me connect the screen now. I'm so bad at making videos, for Christ. So unusual. I mean, if I'm just doing or repairing something, it's so much more easier than trying to do a video on it. I kind of feel this battery for some reason is wider than the phone is actually accepting. Let me press it a bit here. working? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely new battery is the better battery, but it's not going in without a fight. Let's see what we can achieve now. Just checking if everything is fine. Will we actually have a... Oh my god. How about that? I have this. Will this turn on? Well, well, well. We have a working phone that is actually brand new. Compare it with this. How about that? Hmm? Yeah, your new phone looks kind of good. But since it's an old phone, I mean, it has been sitting in my drawer for at least a year. I'm guessing it's gonna be needing some updates. Okay, can't determine if the camera is genuine. No, my camera is genuine, of course. Let's see if Face ID works. I'm not gonna show my face, but yeah, it works. So what else? Let's see if the camera. Okay, yeah, so continue. Okay, we can zoom out, zoom in. Okay, we can make a video. Slow motion. Okay, let's make a photo holding the old one. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good photo. Right? I don't see anything wrong with the photo, so it should be good. Can do this thing, whatever that was. Okay. Yeah, for some reason, this thing actually works. Let's go on YouTube. It's not suggesting it. Oh, I haven't connected to the Wi-Fi. Let's see. How is the Wi-Fi? It's working. Okay. Not now. Okay, he's asking me to update. Yeah, that was expected. Wait. I want wars. I want my channel. Okay, here it says I'm live. Can you believe that? Let's see a video. I have this defective iPhone 8 screen and I wanted to... This guy kinda sucks. I hope you enjoy this. Yeah, it works. You just need few apps, but yeah, YouTube works. Woohoo! I was about to drop it. Yeah. So what is left right now, and I'll do it off camera, is use one of these to glue down the battery, and afterwards use one of these to stick the screen. And I'm about to have absolutely shiny... Oh, wait. Okay, so if we look at this, it looks freaking terrible. But if we grab the edge, I said if we grab the edge, it's shiny glass. No scratches, no anything. So I'll just get a brand new protector. This one is, don't say no, because this one is absolutely terrible. I just wanted to show that it's a fine screen, but this one needs to be replaced. This protector, it's absolutely a mess. So, yeah. So, few adhesive strips and brand new screen protector. And it's gonna be amazing. So, if I have to draw the line here, how much I spend on this to fix it, compare it to how much would have Apple charged me, yeah, it's gonna be a big difference. And if someone is sitting in the same place having an older model, um, I'm sure if you want to fix it, you can fix it for really good price. And maybe you can do it yourself. One housing, one battery, it's gonna be a much more doable than going to pay several $100 or euros to Apple to fix something. Yeah, it takes time, but if it's a Friday, having a beer, and I'm sure you're gonna have some fun learning how to do things and save a lot of money. Yeah. I'm sure Apple will ask for arm and a leg to fix that. As you can see, the phone was in really bad shape. That was really messed up phone. And now new screen protector, new housing. It's looking like brand new. It doesn't have any scratches on it. Just my fingerprints on the phone. And with the brand new battery, I think this phone will last at least a year and a half before needing new battery. So I consider this quite successful. Um, just need to put back in a few things in the phone and I'm ready, but I will just do it off stream because it took a lot of time. But I guess if I had the original battery from the phone, I could have used Apple's parts, at least for the battery. The rest, no way. But the battery could have been um, Apple's genuine part. Um, yeah. So I wished I could have discussion with people for parts and repairs, someone sharing a story or two. But yeah, nobody watches me anyway, so at least I'm thankful for the opportunity to have this video made. So it's gonna be as usual. And one final thing, I'm not sure when, but I'm planning on doing live where I'll wait for people to suggest what should I do to kind of celebrate the 5,000 subscribers if I reach them anytime soon, because it takes time for me. But yeah, it's gonna be really awesome if more people could show up, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm happy with whatever I can get. So thank you anyone for staying with me for this fix, replacement, whatever. And I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you everyone and see you next time.